Join us as I take a ride on a Chicago institution, the Chicago L, around the world-famous loop in downtown Chicago. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome to this special video. And a very good morning from the west side of Chicago. I'm so glad you stopped by for another video. Thanks a lot. This morning, I figured I would take you guys for a ride on a Chicago institution. So this morning, we're going to head over to Clinton and ride the world-famous Chicago L. And also, something to note before I go upstairs, I'm going to split this into 3 parts. I'm going to ride a Pink Line train down to State and Lake. We'll ride a Purple Line Express down to Quincy, and then we'll pick the Pink Line back up again at Quincy to come back here to Clinton. I had to get off at a couple stops, so that's the only way I could do it. All right, let's head upstairs and take a ride. And here comes our train. This line mainly uses the 5000 series trains, which were built by Bombardier from 2009 to 2015. And we are underway. The first place we pass is the Ogville Transportation Center. Following that, it's time to cross the mighty Chicago River. The Chicago River flows throughout the loop part of the city and is known for its many drawbridges that lift to allow small boats to pass. And we are now about to enter the loop. This train goes through the loop clockwise. The first stop for this train after entering the loop is Clark and Lake. This is also a chance to transfer to the Blue Line.
State and Lake is next. Doors open on the right at State and Lake. Transfer to Red Line trains at State and Lake.
The next stop after that is State and Lake. This is a transfer point between the Loop trains and Red Line trains down below. This is also where you would exit for the Chicago Theater, shopping, and the Macy's on State Street.
this train. This is not the red line. I smell smoke. Can we please put it out?
This is Washington and Wabash. Connect to Metra and South Shore Line Millennium Station at Washington and Wabash. This is a Purple Line Express. Adams and Wabash is next. Doors open on the right at Adams and Wabash. This is Adams and Wabash. This is a Purple Line Express. Washington Library, State and Van Buren is next.
While we travel further down the L, I thought it would be a great time to talk about the L's history. The Chicago L was founded on June 6, 1892. The L, short for elevated rail, serves the city of Chicago and the surrounding suburbs. As of January 2024, the L runs on 225 miles of track and has 146 different train stations in the Chicagoland area.
This is Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. Transfer to red and blue line trains at Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. This is a Purple Line Express. This is LaSalle and Van Buren. Transfer to Metra trains at LaSalle and Van Buren. This is a Purple Line Express. Doors open on the right at Quincy. Transfer to Metra and Amtrak trains at Quincy.
will now exit here at Quincy to take a look at the historic station.
This is Quincy. Transfer to Metro and Amtrak trains at Quincy. This is a purple line.
Quincy Station is one of the oldest active stations on the Chicago L, if not in the whole state of Illinois. This station was built in October of 1897 and has been in use ever since. And we are now back on the pink line, heading towards Clinton.
Transfer to purple and orange line trains and City Hall at Washington and Wells.
We are now at the last stop in the loop for this line, Washington and Wells.
This is Washington and Wells. Welcome aboard Pink Line Run 310. Clinton is next. In the direction of travel, doors open on the right at Clinton. Transfer to Metro trains at Clinton. Priority seat is intended for the elderly and passengers with disabilities. Your cooperation is requested. Please familiarize yourself
Up ahead,
with the train
we see the switch that's going to take us off to the left and out of the loop. This will take us back towards Clinton.
Next to you, so others may sit down.
Now, let's talk about the speed of the trains in the loop. Inside of the loop, the trains are limited to 35 miles an hour on straight sections of track. However, this isn't really achieved that much due to the distance between each station. When they're taking a curve or exiting the loop via a switch, the trains are limited to 10 miles an hour. We are now crossing the Chicago River, which means we will be arriving back at Clinton Station, and our journey will be coming to an end. After we get off the train, this train will be continuing on to the end of the line, approximately 9 miles away at 54th and Cermak. As we're pulling into the station, that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.
This